Taylor Swift is reportedly assembling one of the most star-studded bridal parties of all time, and the names making headlines this week are Selena Gomez and Gigi Hadid. But how solid is the scoop? Who else might be involved? And what would it mean for pop culture if these best friends truly stand by Swift at her wedding? Today, we dig into the reactions and the real-life stakes behind the story. The story started bubbling up in late 2025 when multiple entertainment sites reported that Taylor Swift has begun selecting her bridal party for the upcoming wedding to Travis Kelce. Several outlets, including Page Six, Yahoo Entertainment, Elle, and others, specifically named Selena Gomez and Gigi Hadid as two friends who were asked to stand with her. But where did this claim originate, and how reliable is it? Most of the immediate headlines trace back directly or indirectly to a story originated by the U.S. Sun, which cited an unnamed insider. The Sun scoop was then picked up and echoed by numerous outlets. As happens frequently in celebrity gossip cycles, that's an important distinction. Multiple publications reporting the same thing doesn't equal official confirmation from Taylor, Selena, or Gigi. Journalistic practice asks for direct confirmation. In this case, what's circulating is a sourced insider report repeated across outlets. Here's who's been named or strongly rumored in the press so far. Selena Gomez, longtime friend from the pop world. The two have a well-documented friendship spanning years reported by multiple outlets. Gigi Hadid, supermodel and close friend. Reports say Taylor and Gigi dined together recently and that Taylor asked Gigi in person. Sabrina Carpenter, frequently named as a potential bridesmaid given her closeness and tour ties. Some outlets show her at dinners. Ashley Avignone, Taylor's longtime stylist and friend, reportedly present at recent pre-wedding dinners. Abigail Anderson Barrett, childhood friend, often mentioned in inner circle lists. These names appear in multiple stories. However, the evidence varies. For example, the claim that Taylor personally asked Gigi at a dinner comes from an insider quote in the tabloid reports. It's helpful to separate two buckets. One is the close friends with a long public history with Taylor, Selena, Gigi, Abigail, and the second one includes newer associates or professional allies who might be invited for other reasons, stylists, musical protégés like Sabrina. Both categories often appear in bridal parties, but confirmation ideally comes from the principal or their reps. A lot of the reporting mentions discreet dinners, a modern celebrity ritual sometimes labeled bridesmaid dinner or bridal planning meets. One of the key moments cited was Taylor and Gigi dining at Zero Bond in New York City, where sources say Taylor asked Gigi to be part of the bridal party. Similar, small, private dinners with close friends have been referenced as early planning steps. Celebrities often stage these intimate gatherings for logistical and safety reasons. It's a chance to ask people in person, without social media leaking details. But because these meets are private, we mostly rely on eyewitness reports or insiders. That's why the media echo begins even without social posts from the principals. Headline: nuance matters. Some outlets use the word confirmed or in lists, while others use phrasing like reports say or source tells the Sun. For accuracy, we should say multiple outlets are reporting Selena Gomez and Gigi Hadid were asked to be bridesmaids, citing an unnamed insider, but Taylor Swift or her team has not publicly confirmed this via her official channels as of publication. So, are they confirmed? Not officially from Taylor's camp. Are they strongly reported? Yes, the same insider narrative has been amplified across mainstream entertainment sites. That's why this story feels confirmed. In the media ecosystem, even if a primary statement is still missing, if you're covering this on your own channel, use phrases like reported or sources say unless you have direct confirmation from Taylor or her reps. That preserves credibility. Beyond the headlines, there's a simple human logic behind these choices. Selena Gomez and Taylor share a long friendship. They came up in overlapping music industry circles, have publicly supported each other, and Taylor attended Selena's wedding earlier in 2025. Gigi Hadid has also been part of Taylor's social orbit and has a long history with Taylor's inner circle. So even beyond tabloid reports, the choice would be consistent with prior relationships and public evidence. People sometimes forget that bridesmaid selection blends history, trust, and logistics. You pick people you know will handle the pressure, the travel, and the long weekend. Selena and Gigi fit that profile in obvious ways. When A-list celebrities invite other A-list friends as bridesmaids, the wedding becomes both a private milestone and a public event. The benefits: huge media attention, curated press moments, and cultural cachet. The drawbacks: intense security costs, potential leaks, and logistical complexity. Reported figures show Taylor has invested heavily in security for the engagement season, which aligns with the stakes of an A-list bridal party. In short, a star-studded bridal party turbocharges the cultural impact of the wedding. Good for brand partnerships, great for social media, but harder to keep private. Several reports say Taylor and Travis are planning a summer 2026 wedding, with Rhode Island and Italy floated as possible venues in different articles. These venue rumors fit the profile of a couple wanting privacy and scenic backdrops. But again, venue reporting is speculative until official invitations or dispatches are released. Expect more rumor cycles in the months ahead. Wedding planning for public figures is often a slow drip of leaks and denials. We'll keep watching for firm confirmations. The instant reaction on social media followed two predictable patterns: celebration, Swifties thrilled to see longtime friends honored, and analysis, fans and journalists debating who else will be in the bridal party. Creators and fan channels rush to produce reaction content, a classic example of how celebrity news becomes short-form content fuel. Creators, if you're making videos on this, aim for quick analysis, name drop the most credible sources, and timestamp your updates. When coverage evolves fast, viewers value timely updates that clearly label new confirmations versus ongoing rumors. Celebrity weddings raise real safety concerns, and Taylor has reportedly invested substantial sums into security upgrades around her life following public safety issues. If the bridal party includes people who travel internationally or have massive public profiles, security planning becomes even more complex. Outlets reported a high security budget tied to wedding planning and general safety. That context matters when thinking about how a star will choose bridesmaids. As content creators, avoid sharing private addresses, dates, or other sensitive details. Reliable reporting will never include such specifics. If you see them, treat them skeptically and prioritize safety. Look for these signals to turn rumor into confirmation. 1. A social post or story from Taylor, Selena, or Gigi. 2. An agent rep confirmation to a trusted outlet, AP people, Reuters. 3. Clear, repeated eyewitness reports from multiple independent outlets. For invitations or events, for example, bridesmaid trips, showers with visual confirmation. We'll update the community as soon as there's an official confirmation. In the meantime, treat the current headlines as strongly reported but not formally confirmed. What do you think? Would Selena and Gigi make the dream bridesmaid team? Who else do you expect to see in Taylor's bridal party? Drop your thoughts below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for real-time updates and deep dives on celebrity news.